We did. It was lovely. Absolutely lovely. It's not. You're like bracing. Just bracing. It's just mean, right? It's like the cosmos idea of a joke. Yeah, we're ready, and she's almost ready, which is the main thing. I'm trying to figure out a broken microphone. The mic works, but the bracket is snapped. So it wants to. So weird.
But Jill, you want the big book. Yeah, you did. At least one, because we didn't have a small prayer book at home to check to make sure everything was in it.
Yes, we did, and I know for a fact, page 2. Because the skinny one is a Shabbat book,
Right.
and what's on page 2
Is
is
it's
not
from the
Shabbat.
it's from the
It's a
weekday
week-
service.
It's a weekday service, so.
So Jason came with the baby
Oh, how nice.
and Alyssa for
Nice.
a short while. They were supposed to be there about 3, but I got close to 4. We did not wait till 4 o'clock.
I'm sure they wouldn't want you to.
And they stayed for about an hour.
Well, they probably had to do double service, right? They probably had to go to her parents' house, right?
They had been at the parents' house for a Thanksgiving brunch.
So what page is Makor Nefesh Kol Chai on?
2, I wrote it into your
Oh, there it is. You're right.
What page is it on?
page 2.
2.
Page 2? 2. Boy, you're starting in the beginning.
Well,
What? Yeah, right, and if we're gonna do all the pages, you're in big trouble.
I'm in big trouble. You're early for that service. Well, my page 2 has the candle blessings on it.
that's right, because you have it.
I have a little book, but my hand can't handle the big one.
Well, no, this is the first time, because it's welcome to the book and then it's
Page 2.
Almost as long as me.
Shabbat Shalom. I know, I don't know, like you said, things from last week. I can answer, why did they do things to do? So I missed this and this and this and this. I said, okay.
I made the chocolate cream roll and pumpkin pie. I was gonna make an apple pie, but Barbara wanted to do apple first, so she did that. And, then I found a Passover flourless chocolate cake.
Nice.
And I thought, well,
Did you want-
Melissa can have it. She's allergic to, she's gluten-free and she's allergic to nuts. I mean, you name it, she's got allergies to it.
So we're going to do this and this Hebrew with Rick and then English.
Okay.
So do you want to do both? Sure. Okay, so you're going to read this, light the candles, have Rick sing, and then this.
Sounds good.
All right,
Sounds good.
thank you. I have enough reading to do. Thank you. It's the list of the hostages. Well, hopefully not a tradition. Yeah, I'm reading the names tonight for the Mishaberach. Early afternoon. No, only Israelis, and all from the kibbutz that was one of the main ones that targeted.
That little girl who was born and her parents were murdered. They didn't let any. Jill and I have two share, Jody. Are these all different ones?
Yeah, they're all different. They're all different.
So, hey Jody,
So this is what
so if
happened.
there's an extra one left, is this from another night?
No, there are 240 names to read.
Right, but there was, when I first walked in tonight, there was one
Oh,
sitting here.
that was probably from our service last week.
Yeah.
So I'll take that one back. Did I give you one?
Yep.
Okay.
So they all get their own same time.
Okay.
Yes. Because it just takes too long to go through all of them.
Right.
So are we're reading these all aloud or what?
Yes.
Yeah, all at the same time. I'll announce it. And Jody, did you do it after the candle blessing or before?
I'm sorry?
Did you do it after or before the candle blessing?
So we did it different time than when the rabbi did it. I think it's whatever your preference is. So it doesn't really matter.
Okay. When do you want to do it? Do you want to do it before the Mishaberach?
Yeah. Or, you know what? How about right before the silent prayer?
That's, I think that's when we did it around the, I think the no, maybe right after the good Seder.
Which we're not doing tonight, but,
No, I know, but
well,
after.
well, which would be before, which comes before the silent prayer.
Right.
Ben? All right.
He does do it earlier because I don't think he puts on to them as long.
Yeah.
But I don't think it really matters.
All right, about that time?
Okay. Good evening, Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat shalom.
Can you hear me all right? Okay, good.
So,
Go ahead.
oh, wait, no. You're about to introduce
My
yourself.
name was here.
Right, right, well, I'm wandering around off script, so.
Yeah, so get on it. I'm Ann Calvert, my husband Rick. Welcome to the service. Thank you for coming, and happy Thanksgiving weekend.
Yeah.
We have lots to be thankful for, and especially with the release of 10 hostages from Israel today who made it home safely to Israel. So,
Right, so if you've got, hopefully you've got, we tried to hide all of the thin Shabbat-only Sidurim, so hopefully you've got a fat one that includes weekday things, and I'll ask you to turn to page 2, which helps to set the tone for Thanksgiving. Right. Do we know whether there, oh, we don't know whether there's anybody on, and the mic is,
so you might have to stand by your mic.
right, which puts me on left field.
Do you want to come stand right here for this one, Rick?
No, then I'll stay here.
Shabbat Shalom,
Page 2.
page 2.
For life, for health, for hope, for beautiful, bountiful blessing. All praise to the source of being. Same thing. For life, for health, for hope, for beautiful, bountiful blessing. All praise to the source of being. Baruch atah Adonai, Mikor nefesh kol chai. Amen.
We turn to page 121, and I invite Jill Karamanis to come up, my buddy, to help light the Shabbat candles.
As these Shabbat candles give light to all who behold them, so may we, by our lives, give light to all who behold us. As their brightness reminds us of the generations of Israel who have kindled light, so may we, in our own day, be among those who kindle light.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav, v'tzivanu lehadlik ner shel Shabbat.
Blessed are you, Adonai our God, sovereign of the universe, who hallows us with mitzvot, commanding us to kindle the light of Shabbat.
Thank you. We now turn to page 127. We offer thanks, O God, for this Shabbat, which unites us in faith and hope, for Shabbat holiness, which inspires sacred living, for Shabbat memories glowing even in darkness, for Shabbat peace born of friendship and love. We offer thanks and blessing.
And we join on page 138 for Lecha Dodi. Verses 1, 2, 5, and 9. It's traditional, right? Lecha Dodi likrat kala, Pene Shabbat nekabela. Lecha Dodi likrat kala, Pene Shabbat nekabela. Shamor v'zachor v'dibor echad ishmi'anu el ha'meyuchad Adonai echad u'shemo echad v'shem u'tiferet v'tehillah lecha dodi likrat kala Pnei Shabbat nekabela lecha dodi likrat kala Pnei Shabbat nekabela likrat Shabbat lechu v'necha ki mekol haberacha merosh mikedem nesucha sof maaseh v'machshavat techila lecha dodi likrat kala Pnei Shabbat nekabela lecha dodi likrat kala Pnei Shabbat nekabela lecha dodi likrat kala yalalai 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 Pnei Shabbat nekabela lecha dodi likrat kala yalalai 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 Pnei Shabbat nekabela hitoreri hitoreri kiva orech kumi ori 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 shir daveri kevod Adonai alai nigla lecha dodi likrat kala yalalai 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 Pnei Shabbat nekabela lecha dodi likrat kala yalalai 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 Pnei Shabbat nekabela
Face the door.
Boi v'shalom ateret bala gam b'simcha uvetzola toch emuneh am segula boi chala lecha dodi likrat kala yalalai 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 Pnei Shabbat nekabela lecha dodi likrat kala yalalai 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 Pnei Shabbat nekabela.
And we turn to page 143, and at the very bottom of the page. And so we understand the ordinary people are messengers of the Most High. They go about their tasks in holy anonymity, often even unknown to themselves. Yet, if they had not been there, if they had not said what they said or did what they did, it would not be the way it is now. We would not be the way we are now. Never forget that you, too, yourself may be a messenger. perhaps even one whose errand extends over several lifetimes. And we turn.
Yitgadal v'yitkadash shemei Rabbah.
Amen.
Be'alma divrach rutei v'yamlik makutei v'chayechon uv'yomechon uv'chayde kol beit Yisrael bagala bagala uv'izman kariv v'imeru
Amen.
Yehi shmei Rabbah mevarach le'alam olal me'almaya Yitbarach, Yitbarach, v'yishtabach, v'yitbar, v'yitroman, v'yitnaseh, v'yitadar, v'yitale, v'yitalal, shemei dekudisha. Le'elan min kol birchata v'shirata, tushbechata v'nechemata, tamiran be'alma. V'yimeru. Amen. Baruch Hu et Adonai HaMevorach. Baruch Hu et Adonai HaMevorach. Baruch Adonai HaMevorach Le'olam Va'ed. Baruch Adonai HaMevorach Le'olam Va'ed. Baruch Hu et Adonai HaMevorach. Baruch Hu et Adonai HaMevorach.
Please join me with the reading on 149 in the middle of the page. This is an hour of change. Within it we stand uncertain on the border of light. Shall we draw back or cross over? Where shall our hearts turn? Shall we backtrack, my brother, my sister, or cross over? This is the hour of change, and within it we stand quietly on the border of light. What lies before us? Shall we draw back, my brother, my sister, or cross over? Baruch atah Adonai, Hama'ariv Aravim.
Page 152. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. 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 Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto, Leolam Vayed.
Please be seated.
Ve'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha b'chol levavcha v'chol nafshecha u'v'chol meodecha v'hayu hadvarim ha'ele asher anochi mitzavcha hayom al levavecha v'shinantam levanecha v'dibarta bam b'shivtecha b'veitecha uvlechtecha v'derech v'shokbecha uv'kumecha ukshartam laot al yadecha v'hayu latotafot beineinecha uchtavtam hamezuzot beitecha uv'isharecha למען תזכרו, ועשיתם את כל מצוותי, והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם. אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים, להיות לכם לאלוהים. אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אדוני אלוהיכם אמת.
And on page 157, standing on the parted shores of history, we still believe what we were taught before ever we stood at Sinai's foot, that wherever we go, it is eternally Egypt, that there is a better place, a promised land, that the winding way to that promise passes through the wilderness, that there is no way to get from here to there except by joining hands and marching together.
Yai dai dai dai, yai da 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 da, yai dai dai, yai da da da, yai dai dai dai, yai da 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 da, yai dai dai dai, yai da 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 da, yai dai dai dai, yai da da da. Michamocha ba'elim Adonai, Adonai, mi kamocha, nedar b'kodesh, Norah, tehilot, osei velem. Malchutecha, ma'uvanecha, vanecha, bokei ayam, lifnei Moshe, Miriam, Miriam, Miriam. Michamocha ba'elim Adonai, Adonai, Michamocha nedar b'kodesh, Norah, tehilot, osei velem. Ze'eli, Ze'eli, anu ve'ameru, Adonai yimloch leolam va'ed. Michamocha ba'elim Adonai, Adonai, Michamocha nedar b'kodesh, Norah, tehilot, osei velem. V'ne'emar ki fada Adonai Yaakov, ugalo miyad chazak mimenu, Baruch atah Adonai, Gal Yisrael.
On page 161, let there be love and understanding among us. Let peace and friendship be our shelter from life's storms. Adonai, help us to walk with good companions, to live with hope in our hearts and eternity in our thoughts, that we may lie down in peace and rise up waiting to do your will. Baruch atah Adonai haborei sukat shalom aleinu ve'al kol amo Yisrael ve'al Yerushalayim.
Yismechu v'malchutecha, shomerei Shabbat v'korei oneg, amekadeshei shevi, kulam yisbu v'yitangu, mituvecha v'hashvi, v'hashvi ratzita bo
וקידשתו חמדת ימים, חמדת ימים אותו קראת, זכר למעשה בראשית. ישמחו במלכותך שומרי שבת וקוראי עונג, המקדשי שביעי, כולם יספו ויתענגו מטבעך. והשביעי רצית בו וקידשתו חמדת ימים, חמדת ימים אותו קראת, זכר למעשה בראשית, זכר למעשה בראשית.
Please rise if you are able.
Yai dai dai, yai da dai dai dai, yai da dai dai dai, yai da da dai dai, yai dai dai, yai da dai dai dai, yai da dai dai dai, yai dai dai. Adonai, Sefatai Tivta, Ufi Yagid Tehilatecha. Adonai, open up my lips, that my mouth may declare your praise. Yada-da-da-da. Yada da da da, 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 yada da da da. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu v'Elohei Avotenu v'Imotenu, Elohei Avraham, Elohei Yitzchak, Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, Elohei Leah, Ha'el Hagadol Hagibor Hanora, El Elyon, Gomel Chasadim Tovim, V'konei Hakol, V'zocher Chasdei Avot V'imahot, Umivi Gula Livnei V'nehem, Ma'an Shemo Be'ahava, Melech Ozer U'Mashiach U'Magen, Baruch Atah Adonai, Magen Avraham Ve'ezrat Sarah, Atah Gibor Le'olam Adonai, Mechaye HaKol Atah Rav LeHoshia, Mashiv HaRuach U'Morid HaGashem, Mechalkel Chaim Bechesed, Mechaye HaKol Berachamim Rabim, Somek Noflim Ve'Rofeh Cholim, U'Matir Asurim, U'Mekayem Emunato, Lishenei Afar, Micha Mocha Ba'al Gevurot, Umido Melach, Melech Memit U'Mechaye, U'Matzmiach Yeshua, V'ne'eman Atah L'chayot HaKol, Baruch Atah Adonai, Mechaye HaKol. Kadosh, V'Shemcha Kadosh, Ukadoshim B'chol Yom Yechalulka Selah, Baruch Atah Adonai, Ha'el HaKadosh.
And please turn to page 177. God of goodness, we give thanks for the gift of life, wonder beyond words for the awareness of soul, our light within, for the world around us so filled with beauty, for the richness of the earth which day by day sustains us. For all these and more we offer thanks. Baruch atah Adonai, hatov shemecha uvecha na'eh lehodot.
And top of the facing page. Modim anachnu lach, Modim anachnu lach. We thank you, God, for all your gifts. Modim anachnu lach. And as we sing, this is a wonderful moment to extend thanksgiving just a bit and think about all the things that we have to be grateful for. Modim anachnu lach, Modim anachnu lach. We thank you, God, for all your gifts. Modim anachnu lach, Modim anachnu lach.
We're now taking the time during the service to read the names of the hostages in the hands of Hamas. And so if you have a list, we're going to do it all together. All the names we'll just read out loud simultaneously. Okay, 1, 2,
Omri,
3. Ramon Buxtab
Veronica
Kirsch,
Esther,
Amid Esther
Tamir
Buslikila,
Metzger,
Shira Bibas,
Yoram Ben
Ariel
Miriam,
Ben Shir,
Clara Rosa
Kafir Ben
Merman,
Shir,
Luis Har,
Yarden Bibas,
Fernando
Nick Baser,
Simon Merman,
Ron
Gabriela
Benjamin,
Lemberg,
Ohad Ben
Maya
Ami,
Bat Gavriela,
Raz Ben Ami.
Adina Moshe, Adrian Aviva Siegel.
Please be seated. And please take this time now to pray silently the prayers of your hearts.
yaseh shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael, ve'al kol yoshvei tevel, ve'imru Amen. Oseh shalom bimromav, hu yaseh shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael, ve'al kol yoshvei tevel, ve'imru Oh, say shalom bimromav, hu yaseh shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael, ve'al kol yoshvei tevel, ve'imru Amen.
As I mentioned before, 13 hostages from Israel were released today. Yep. And I thought I should add them to the Mishaberach list because although they were released and back safe in Israel, their journey is not ended. And there's going to be a lot of time that they'll need to heal. So they were Margalit Moses, Adina Moshe, Daniel Aloni, Amelia Aloni, Yafa Adar, Ohad Munder, Karen Munder, Ruth Munder, Aviv Asher, Raz Asher, Doran Katz Asher, Hannah Katzir, and Hannah Perry. And in addition, our temple members who are in need of our prayers are April D'Amato, Norma Diamond, Josh Lipschutz, Mark Warner, Larry Pepper, Alan Myers, Joan Shapiro Green, Bonnie Stoddard, Judy Selikoff, Myra Josephson, and David Rim. And for our loved ones, Connie Ambrosino, Mickey Bart, Jay Fliss, Michelle Racinko, Phyllis Barrenhouse, Zeke Pereira, Joanne Crisculo, Jean Harris, Aaron Ostreicher, Sydney Scher, Matthew Pincus, Bart Young, Soraya Casey, John Van Steenberger, Vivian Silver, Keith and Aviva Siegel, Arlene Whaler, Paul Frisman, Paul Petroff, Lynn Lustig-Doran, Tim Maurer, Ben Peck, Martha and Mark Potter, Jarvis Crumbine, Edison Goff, Christine Priori, Ira Weiss, Deanna Rosenberg, Garabo, Sean Zhang, Stephen Asnis, and John Melly. Are there anyone else you'd like to say? Thank you. Thank you. I didn't have the list, and then I thought I would have such trouble with their names because I don't speak Thai, but thank you for adding that. Thank you.
Andrea Sachs, Catherine.
Okay. And so we turn to page 371 to do Debbie Friedman's Mishaberach,
Middle of the page.
middle of the page.
Mishaberach Avotenu Mikor HaBracha the source of strength, who blessed the ones before us. Help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say, Amen. Mi sheberach imotenu mekor habracha leavotenu. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shlema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say, Amen.
And it's my pleasure now to give a few words on the Torah, tonight's Torah portion. And as I looked around for the perfect davar, I tried to get some ideas from other places, and then I found a wonderful one. So I'm giving credit where credit's due in a second, but these are most of this, 99%, not my words. For this evening's Devar Torah, I have adopted a Devar Torah entitled The Simple Art of Thanksgiving by Rabbi Jonathan Blake, the senior rabbi of Westchester Reformed Temple in Scarsdale, New York. And this is from a Devar he wrote in 2007. And these are his words. As a rabbinical student in Israel, I camped out with my classmates under the star-glutted Negev sky to see Comet Hayakutake burn its trail through the night. It was a Shehekianu moment, and we offered the blessing with wide eyes. I imagine that some wilderness wanderer may have felt the same thing upon seeing this comet when it passed this way before. Relatively recently, only about 4,000 years ago, a nomad named Jacob is said to have felt the same thing on his journey a short distance from our campsite. Coming upon a certain place, he passed the night there, for the sun was setting. Taking one of the stones of the place, he made it his headrest as he lay down in that place. From Genesis chapter 28, verse 11. The story is told in this week's Parsha, Vayetze. 3 times in a single verse, we find the word place, makom, inviting us to speculate on the mystical qualities of this particular spot. What makes it special? Is it a natural feature, a mountain, or an oasis? Is it a rainbow or a comet? Maybe it is a supernatural sight, like the burning bush? No. It is a place of dirt and rocks. It lacks any distinguishing feature as much as it lacks a proper name. Jacob arrives there alone and rests his weary head on a stone. He is a long way from home for the first time in his life. Jacob dreamed, and lo, a ladder or staircase was set on the ground, with its top reaching to heaven, and lo, angels of God going up and coming down on it. Waking from his sleep, Jacob said, "Truly, the Eternal is in this place, and I did not know it." He was awestruck and said, "How awe-inspiring is this place? This is none other than the house of God, and this is the gate of heaven." From Genesis chapter 28, verses 12 and 16 through 17. The place itself hadn't changed, but Jacob had. He discovered that inspiration and blessing can come to us in any place if we but harness the vision. These words of Torah arrive in poetic symmetry with Thanksgiving. And so we ask, as we do every year, for what do we give thanks? Perhaps the answers come less easily these days. It's easy to give thanks when jobs abound, when our children know only peace. We live in uncertain times. in our country, in Israel, and other places throughout the world. Who can blame a person for feeling discouraged and depleted? Among this wilderness, can we with Jacob yet find cause to say, truly, the eternal is in this place, and I did not know it? In the wilderness, a place devoid of life, Jacob found reason to celebrate his life, to give thanks for his journey, and to look to the future with hope. So we must try. Obstacles to feeling joy and contentment are real and serious. In truth, the daily grind erodes our gratitude at least as much as the devastating headlines. Life is filled with Shehechianu moments. Of course, we say that requisite blessing at weddings and holidays and life-altering occasions, but tradition, in fact, instructs us to recite Shehechianu upon building a new house, or when buying new vessels like pots and pans and the like, or when putting on new clothes. We say it when we taste the first fruit of a new season. Maybe we should pause to give thanks every time we are about to sit down to a good meal, not just yesterday's Thanksgiving dinner. In the movie Manhattan, Woody Allen's love-struck character catalogs a list of reasons that made life worth living. It's deceptively simple stuff. Groucho Marx, Willie Mays, the second movement of the Jupiter Symphony, Louis Armstrong's recording of Potato Head Blues, Swedish movies, Flaubert's Sentimental Education, Marlon Brando, Frank Sinatra, Apples and Pears by Cezanne, The Crabs at Sam Woes, and finally his love, Tracy's Face. Take a few minutes to make your list. As you write it down, you may see a ladder that connects the terrestrial to the celestial. We pass them every day as we walk in awe-inspiring places, yet we do not know it. Cast your eyes to the simple things that give you joy and peace, and you may glimpse a sacred stairway. They are everywhere, inviting us to ascend. Shabbat Shalom. Wasn't that good? I said, why? I couldn't do better, so why try?
Leave it alone, just use that.
All right. We're going to now turn to page 586. And please rise if you may. Oh, I'll get you later. Okay.
What is next?
The announcement.
I remembered that from the last time we were up here. It's like, oh, that's awkward. Aleinu l'shabeach l'adon hakol, la'tekidu la'liotzer b'reishit, shelo asam k'gilei ha'aratzot, ve'lo samanu k'mishpachot ha'adama, shelo sam chelkeinu kahem, ve'gor aleinu kechol hamonam, v'anachnu korim, u'mishtachavim u'modim, Lifnei melech, malchei hamlachim, hakadosh baruch Hu. Page 591. V'ne'emar v'haya Adonai, l'melech al kol haaretz. Bayom hahu, yeh Adonai echad, u'shemo echad.
Please be seated. And now it's my pleasure Stu Weinzimmer from the Board of Directors. Trustees.
It's still the directors, which is a good reminder. Shabbat Shalom, everybody.
Shabbat Shalom.
A warm welcome to all of our guests here. I don't know if we have any guests. I think everybody's a member here. My name is Stu Weinzimmer, and I am the Religious Activities Chair. Join us tomorrow at 9 a.m. for Torah study with Jonathan Katz. The Zoom link is in your inbox. On Wednesday, November 29th, TBT will be hosting Doron Ben Attar for a program on anti-Semitism. Please register with the office to attend this event. The details are in your email. Hanukkah is just around the corner. Our Hanukkah Shabbat service will be Friday, December 8th, with a special brisket dinner. Vegan options are available. And bring your own menorah to light. So, the dinner will start at 5:30, but the service at 6:30. Kindly RSVP online to the TBT office by December 1st so we know how much brisket to buy. Kol Ami will be hosting a giveaway ceremony with potluck and Rosh Chodesh on December 10th. The information to attend is in your inbox. Don't forget to cast your vote for the amended TBT bylaws. The link is in your email. Please remember that there is no religious school on Sunday. Again, Shabbat Shalom, and thank you for leading the services
Shabbat
tonight.
Shalom. Our pleasure. Happy to follow in your footsteps.
We now turn to page 593. The light of life is a finite flame. Like the Shabbat candles, life is kindled, it burns, it glows, it is radiant with warmth and beauty. But soon it fades, its substance is consumed, and it is no more. In light we see, in light we are seen. The flames dance, and our life burns down and gutters. There is an end to the flames. We see no more, and no more seen. Yet we do not despair. For we are more than a memory, slowly fading into the darkness. With our lives, we give life. Something of us can never die. We move in the eternal cycle of darkness and death, of light and life. For this evening, for the period of Shiva and Shaloshim, we have Judy Wise, aunt of Ira Wise, and Kathy Whalen Alm, sister of Dick Whalen. We also have yard sites for the following people this evening: Ruth Schaefer, Beatrice Freed, William Rakusin, Phyllis Shapiro, Jean Horwitz, Sue Hutensky, Shirley Fosty, Norma Krug Horwitz, David Schlam, Belle Goldstein, Marilyn Green, Marcia Alpert Thompson, Margot Hahn, Louis Lashenik, and Harry Lieberman. We also remember the lives lost in Israel and in the Gaza. And does anyone else have doing yard site tonight? Thank you. Anyone else? Okay. And if you're able, please rise and turn to page 598. Me? All right. Yikadal v'yikadash shmei rabbah b'alma divra chirutei v'yamlich malkuto b'chayechon u'v'yamechon u'v'chayei dekol beit Yisrael ba'agala u'v'zman kariv v'imru amen. Yehei shmei rabbah mivorach le'olam u'mei maya. Yitbarak v'yishtabak v'yitpa'ar v'yitmaman v'yitnaseh v'yitadar v'yitalev v'yitalav shemei dekudisha b'richu le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata tushbechata v'nechemata damiran b'alma v'imru amen. Yehei shlomo rabbah min shemaya v'chayim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. Osei shalom b'mromav, hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen.
Ose shalom bimromav, uyase shalom. Aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael ve'imeru. Amen.
So there is no oneg tonight, but please sit. And so we're going to turn to page 123 to do the Kiddush and the Motzi. You're less crowded over here. And please join in.
You want Chatzi or you want the,
The whole
All
Megillah.
right. all right, well, give them the real thing.
There you go.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, borei peri hagafen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'ratzavanu, v'shabbat kodesho be'ahava uvratzon hinkilanu. Zikaron lemase v'reishit, ki hu yom tehila lemikrai kodesh, zecher letziat Mitzrayim. Kivanu v'acharta, ve'otanu kidashta, mikol hamim, v'shabbat kodshecha, be'ahava uvratzon, hinkaltanu, baruch atah Adonai, mekadesh hashabbat. Amen. L'chaim. Watches. No? Grape juice at any rate.
Yeah, I know that. I guess I could have taken this off before.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, hamotzi lechem min haaretz. Amen.
And I'm going to bring this around while we're singing the end song, and I don't know what you pick and sing.
Lovely. Really. Yeah, we'll do that one. Page 657. This is a good time for a song of peace in 2 languages, not just one. Odelo shalom aleinu, odelo shalom aleinu, odelo shalom aleinu, ve'achulam. Odelo shalom aleinu, odelo shalom aleinu, odelo shalom aleinu, ve'achulam. Shalom. Thank you for coming, otherwise it would have just been us. Nobody was extra, we had to make a minion. Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat shalom, everyone.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Yeah, that's good. Well, librarians know how to dig and find things. You
So
know, when
there's a
you're married to
wonderful,
professional librarian.
there's a wonderful
Shabbat
website,
shalom.
where'd I put it?
Thanks for sitting right there so I could get, some
That,
more voice.
they send them to you
lovely,
every week,
absolutely.
the new ones, but you can look at old ones.
Hey, Rick, do you have, like, your music in a book? And like, do you have a book of your tunes?
A book? No,
Yeah.
I have my own very not professionally transcribed PDF sheet music for probably about half of my compositions. A third to a half, but have never kind of actually handed it over to somebody who really knows what they're doing. Say, okay, actually clean this up and then bind it or
Oh,
otherwise.
yeah, thank you.
So, you're welcome.
Jan-
Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat shalom.
So, yeah, so, I mean, anything that you want, let me know and I can look and see if it's notated already. And once in a while, somebody will ask for something and I'll realize, oh yeah, I've been meaning to notate that, and then it gives me something to do. So,
Hi, my name is Margaret. I'm a new member, and I'm a member of the music group that you haven't been to yet.
oh, there we go. So I've seen your name on the
Yeah,
emails that are
yeah,
kind of going
yours too.
around.
Yeah, but that
Right,
was
and
lovely.
I almost made the last one, except at the last minute,
You had to babysit.
our daughter and son-in-law up in Bristol needed a last-minute sit for our 3-year-old grandson.
Wow, you can't resist that.
So, and they were sort of desperate. It's like, duh. So I still have my little packet of
Bring it to the next one.
music to share. So it's
You know,
it'll age.
When we were driving, actually, we listened to, is it Bach? Yeah. Oh, my gosh, really enjoying. Yeah, really enjoying it, yes. Is it Caro?
Yeah, Karo, yeah.
Karo?
And her song, like, when we drive, it's like,
Yeah.
it was like an anthem.
Yeah.
Like a few years ago with
Yeah,
the Black
it's-
Lives Matters movement, and everybody was singing it.
Yeah, we've been really enjoying,
Yeah.
this was a song she had.
Right.
or an
Well,
artist,
yeah,
right?
listen to it. Right, because
Yeah.
you sent a link. I
Yeah,
think,
to
for it.
the new.
Right.
group.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right, and I listened to it. Yeah,
yeah, it's really
it
good.
was lovely.
Yeah, she's like that whole Rising Song Institute. They have just so many like really talented musicians.
Yeah,
And I love listening to them.
Were they Philadelphia centered, or am I mixing
Yeah.
stories?
They are Philadelphia
Okay.
centered. I came from Philadelphia.
And we were,
And my cantor at my synagogue there was like very hooked in with all the people with the Rising Song Institute. So he taught us all their songs.
fantastic.